Hey guys, what's going on and welcome back. Today is going to be another good day because I just got my new team bike for 2019 in the mail. So let's get that inside. Ooh, box is a little damaged. Hope that nothing broke. But I'm racing for the Project Echelon race team for 2019. And they are a specialized sponsored team, which will be my first year not racing on a trek in the 7 years I've been racing. So it'd be kind of cool to change it up and try something new. So let's get this thing out of the box.
All right, so while we're getting this beast built up, I thought I'd give you a little background information on my new team for 2019. Project Echelon's mission is to engage, equip, educate, and empower veterans through physical activity. And as a member of the Project Echelon racing team for 2019, myself as well as all my teammates have all started coaching and mentoring veterans through the program. And this is a truly awesome experience and something that I'm really excited about. It allows me to give back to a sport that's already given me so much. And I've already begun working with 2 veterans currently who both have strong running and cycling goals for 2019, which is perfect for me because it allows me to use my background in running and cycling to help them achieve their goals.
Alright, so I'm not going to go any further on this build because it came, Specialized sent us these with 105, and we are sponsored by Sram this year again, so I'll be on Etap, and so that should be here in 2 or 3 days later this week. That group set should show up, and also I got a cork I'm going to put on and swap out that. But the reason they sent us these bikes with 105 is at the end of the year, our team is donating all of these bikes to veterans, so we kind of wanted to have complete bikes already built to send them at the end of the year. Alright, so I'm back in Des Moines, and it looks like my SRAM packages just got here. My Etap, and a few cassettes and some chains, extra batteries. So let's get this open and get it onto the new bike. So I got the first box open, packing slip. And I actually got a set of hydraulic road, disc, Etap levers and brakes, and that's for a little different project that I'll probably post something about that in a couple weeks once I get that complete. But 3 red chains, so those will definitely get used up probably almost before the race season starts. I got a SRAM Force PG 1170 1132 cassette, and this is just for training. I'll put it on some training wheels. And 2 extra batteries. It's always come in handy keeping them in the team car, as they don't last quite as long as the Shimano batteries, so sometimes you get caught off guard, especially with the weather being cold out. Sometimes you go through batteries a little quicker, so it's always good to have extra batteries. And this is my race cassette. I splurged and went with the SRAM Red cassette, and half the weight savings with SRAM group sets is all in this cassette, so it's pretty damn pricey, but it'll be worth it. And riding an aluminum bike, I thought it'd be worth the weight savings with the little heavier frame, make up for the nice cassette. And this is 1130. And a lot of the races where, you know, weight matters is in the mountains and stuff, so I went with a little bigger cassette. I mean, I doubt I'll use the 30 a lot, as if you're using a 30, you'll probably drop, but as you probably saw from my last video from Gila, there's plenty of steep spots where if you can keep the legs spinning and keep the power up, you'll do well with spinning. So on to the next box. Make sure I don't slice my hand open. And now for the rest of the good stuff. Got a charger. Other shifters. Make a pile here. Rear derailleur, I went with the Y-Fly rear derailleur to fit a 32. I mean, it was like, the cost difference wasn't much more to go from a regular cage to the long cage Y-Fly, so that'll suit my 32 and 30 tooth cassettes really well. And the front derailleur, so time for the fun part. Let's get this build going.
All right, she's finally completed. We're starting out with the Sram Etap shifters. And this is the exact setup I was running last year as well, except non-disc version. I've got the Sprinter blips down below. I didn't use them a ton last year, but when I did, they came in clutch, so I went ahead and stuck with them again for 2019. And people are gonna hate me for this one, but I'm running a Bontrager stem and bar cockpit on a Specialized. Yes, I know, it's like Cardinal Sim #1, but oh well. This is a carbon Bontrager XXX Lite 140 -7 degree stem. And for handlebar, I'm running 40 centimeter carbon Aero Bontrager XXX Lite bars. With the Wahoo again, I've got the Bontrager bat cages. They're just plastic, work super well, never drop the bottle, so I'm sticking with those as well. For a saddle, I'm running the Montrose Pro carbon railed saddle. I've ran this the last 13 months or so, and I've never once had a problem. 148 centimeter width, works perfectly, never had a saddle sore or anything. And the bike came with Shimano 105 R7000 brake calipers, and I'm sticking with those as I just don't have anything different to put on that's not non-direct mount, which kind of bugs me. But moving to the cork, I got a cork D0 red 110 BCD with a 52/38 tooth chain rings setup. And there's your basic Etap front derailleur running all the way back to the red cassette with an 11 speed red 22 chain as well, followed by the Y-Fly red Etap derailleur to fit that massive 30 tooth cassette. And for show, just for this video, I put on these head stingers, tubulars that I've had, Stinger 6s, super light wheel, and running the Corsa tubulars on there as well. But for the race season, I believe our team is sponsored by Reynolds, so I'll be getting a set of Reynolds carbon clinchers, and I'll also be running Vittoria Corsas again. Great tire in all conditions, and I really like them and didn't have a single problem with them last year, so sticking with that as well. So first ride on this bike, it was definitely a lot different than coming off my carbon Trek. And for the off season, I was riding an Amanda ALR, which was basically the same exact build as this, except on an Amanda ALR and not a Specialized Allez Sprint comp. And the only difference is the weight, I would say. This thing was a little heavier, coming in at 16.6 pounds when I weighed it, as pictured. So pretty light bike for an aluminum frame. So far, so good. Really like this bike. Got about 2,000 miles on it, and I'm excited to see what it raced like and actually put it through the ringer and get some races under my belt on it. So we'll see you guys next time.